Are you interested in learning how to sell Arbonne in a way that's easier than the awkwardness that comes from hitting up friends and family or trying to recruit the waiter every time your family goes out to dinner? Real quick, if you're making these Arbonne advertising mistakes, then make sure you follow my entire lesson here. The mistakes you might make are using the Arbonne product line and opportunity in your social media posts. Here's an example of an Arbonne consultant showing the product pic. This only results in losing sales because their Facebook followers will Google the product name and most likely buy from someone else. It's annoying. It doesn't bring any value to followers, and it ends up with more people blocking you than asking for more information. If you're anything like me and many others who have struggled initially to make sales in network marketing, you're probably starting to ask the question, is selling Arbonne worth it? Most of what you've been taught after joining Arbonne hinges on prospecting people that have no interest in what you sell. It's hard to build an Arbonne team or help customers from a pool of uninterested friends and family, right? Is there a more effective Arbonne business plan? Yes. There is a more effective way as you learn how to make money with Arbonne in a manner that allows you to target people who don't know you yet, but who are definitely interested in solving the problems you and your Arbonne products solve. You can't sell Arbonne online by duplicating dated offline methods because these advertising ideas are ineffective. And I imagine you're here with me because you're beyond frustrated with the results you've seen so far. Inside your Arbonne network marketing business opportunity, you've listened to your upline tell you about the path to success. Things like use the 3-foot rule, make a list of friends and family, use Facebook chat and other time-consuming social media tactics. Recent feedback from someone reaching out to me for help was this. They said, hey, Matt, my top 3 frustrations right now are number 1, I feel like this is way harder than it should be. Number 2, I'm getting nasty comments after posting Arbonne products on Facebook or TikTok. Number 3, it seems like I'm losing friends and family because I keep asking them to look at my business. The interesting thing about these Arbonne promotion ideas is that they have nothing to do with marketing at all. Now, back in 1983, this may have made sense, right? Because the average person back then didn't have the access to the type of money it took to advertise on TV or radio. Today, though, with the internet, there's no reason for you to hit up friends and family who have no earthly interest in buying your products or joining your Arbonne business opportunity. As more Arbonne independent consultants go online to find prospects, it's resulted in the average Arbonne rep getting the same results as they did when prospecting offline. Big, fat rejection. Can you relate to this? This is because the normal advice, for example, is to go on social media and post pictures of you and your Arbonne products. This is a big mistake. Avoid this method as you learn how to make money with Arbonne. The reason this doesn't work is because it goes against how successful internet marketing works. So in order to teach you how to sell Arbonne online, I need to first show you what it looks like to sell anything online successfully. Now, imagine this for a moment. You walk into a networking event where people have gathered to get to know one another and possibly exchange business cards, right? For some reason, you decide it's a great idea to start shouting at the top of your lungs, I'm in a really awesome company called Arbonne. We've got the best products to have ever been produced. On top of that, we have a fantastic business opportunity where you can come in, make a ton of money. As a matter of fact, it's the best business opportunity to have ever been invented. And I'll show you how to make money in Arbonne. You just watch. Now, listen, I'm sure you're having a good laugh thinking about doing this. You wouldn't ever dream of doing something so ridiculous and obnoxious, right? But this is one way people are taught to sell Arbonne online. Often we're told by company training or our upline that one of the most effective Arbonne promotion ideas is posting on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and other social media sites. For example, use Instagram to post pictures of ourselves with our products or go on Facebook and talk about how to make money with Arbonne. This is the equivalent of going into that room and screaming at the top of your lungs how great your business is. It's too soon in the relationship that you're trying to build with your prospect. If you wouldn't do it inside a one-on-one conversation because you know it feels weird and pushy, why would you do the same thing on the internet? Using internet marketing best practices is always the best way to sell Arbonne online. The best way to alienate your prospects offline is to use the 3-foot rule or to bug friends and family with a product they're not currently looking for. A great way to alienate your prospects online is to jump on social media and basically yell about your products and business opportunity that no one is actively searching for at that moment. I encourage you to stop listening to what your company is telling you about this. They're training you to hard sell and to ask for the sale way before you deserve it. Network marketing companies across the board teach these hokey ways to market. It's a better idea to think of yourself as an entrepreneur as opposed to a representative for Arbonne. You really should think like an entrepreneur and learn everything you can about educating first and selling second. So is selling Arbonne worth it? Well, not when you give up sales on social media. Posting your products on social media does not work because you're giving away sales. Now, how are you doing this? Well, what you're doing is you're showing your Arbonne products on your social posts And then even if someone has a remote interest in your Arbonne products, they have no loyalty to you, the person posting random pics on social media. What they'll do is they'll go to Google or YouTube, do some research, and if they ever join Arbonne or purchase products, they'll likely do it with someone they found through their Google or YouTube search, the person who posted helpful information. Build value, solve problems, and serve others to successfully sell Arbonne. Internet marketing is kind of like dating instead of asking someone to marry you the first moment you meet them. Showing your products on Instagram or TikTok is trying to get married without dating first. Ask your products to go on the equivalent of a lunch date first by focusing on the problem that your products can solve for them. The result is that you'll attract people who are actively searching for the solution that your Arbonne products solve. And think about it. Who's a better Arbonne prospect? The cashier at your local supermarket, just because she's 3 feet from you? Your coworker, just because he's on your friends and family list? Or other like-minded people searching right now for how to solve the problem your Arbonne products solve? Find those like-minded people by becoming the trusted consultant of your prospects by focusing on the problem you solve and showing them how you can solve it for them. And quick aside, would you like to learn some advanced details of everything I've shared with you so far in this training? I do have more education that teaches you how to install professional marketing methods into your business, techniques that help you tangibly and measurably become better at advertising your Arbonne business. Click the link in this video's description if you're watching on YouTube, or put your information into the form I've placed near this video somewhere on my blog, and I'll shoot you a special training that teaches you exactly how to start professionally marketing Arbonne. Okay, back to the training. Now, at this point, your brain can play tricks on you and say that what I'm talking about here is too much hard work. It's easy to tell yourself that creating valuable content and helping prospects solve problems takes too much time. But is it really too hard? And does it really take too much time? Think about it for just a moment. You create content when you try to make money with Arbonne by telling people why you love it and why the products will help them. It's just that you're talking to the wrong people by posting those product pics or yelling about how they can make money. It's like trying to tell a vegan all the benefits of eating meat. No matter how great your argument is, it's going to fall on deaf ears, right? So as you enter the world of internet marketing and apply it to your Arbonne business, you'll archive information that's actually helpful to your target audience by placing it on a blog post, a YouTube video, or a social media post. You're putting it in a place where people who are searching for ways to solve the problem your Arbonne products solve can find it. Now, your next potential pitfall to doing all of this correctly and successfully is that you might say, I'm not an expert in my niche yet, so how can I do this? You might wonder, why would anyone listen to you, right? No worries. The solution is to take what I call the journey approach to selling Arbonne. The journey approach is this. You're excited about the problem you're solving with Arbonne. So just tell others what you're learning and that they can come with you as you learn more. That's all you're doing. Don't falsely set yourself up as an expert. You don't need to be an expert. Just be honest and tell people that you've learned a few things that excite you, that you're committed to learning more, and you invite them to join you on your journey as you do. To do this, take some time to research the problems people have that your Arbonne products solve. What do they want to learn? What do they want to know how to do? What problems do they have? What worries them each day when they wake up? Now offer tips and ideas that help them overcome these problems, fears, and anxieties. Don't try to sell Arbonne yet. Don't mention Arbonne ingredients yet. Don't mention the products at all. Don't mention your compensation plan. First, offer general tips, ideas, and solutions that are relevant to the niche that Arbonne has put you in. The people finding your online content will see you as a helpful person, not some weirdo trying to get them into some strange business deal. You see the difference against the stuff you've been doing that isn't working for you? Once you build that trust in your prospects, they'll want more information about the full solution to their problems. Then you slide Arbonne products in front of them and position them as the solution. And you're talking to the right people who will make the purchase from you. Now, there are some pros and cons to MLM that you should know about, because if you don't, they could hurt your efforts at selling Arbonne online. Now, the advantages are that network marketing gets you started in business. It exposes you to personal development ideas and books, and it shows you how to learn to handle rejection. The biggest problem, though, is that there's no uniqueness between you and other Arbonne consultants. Everyone in Arbonne is told to do the same thing. Each Arbonne consultant gets the same replicated website store. This means there's nothing different about you and the thousands of other Arbonne reps running around screaming on social media about how great the products in the company are. You're in competition with all those Arbonne independent consultants posting the same obnoxious social media posts. Marketing success comes from being unique. Using online marketing correctly allows you to get creative about how you sell Arbonne. As long as you're not the get-rich-quick type and you don't try to cut corners, you'll start doing very well as you start building your business block by block by block. The true long-term solution to this negative aspect of network marketing is to set up your own online platform and sell Arbonne from it. One of the easiest ways to get this started is to build a blog and then revolve all of your social media accounts around it. You bring up the problems on the blog that your Arbonne products solve. You point your social media contacts back to your blog for the solutions and more helpful tips. And then your blog allows your visitors to opt in as email leads in exchange for further helpful tips and info. You now have got real people to contact and sell Arbonne to. The process I just took you through is how every successful online business operates. There really is no secret. You need traffic, meaning you need people who are interested in solving the problem that your products and business solve. You need those people to come to your blog and start to feel as if they know you and can trust you as they become receptive to your product recommendations. Now you might say, but Matt, I'm not sure if talking about the Arbonne brand on my own blog is allowed. If you're saying that, then you're not yet understanding what I'm saying here in this training. You never, ever want to mention the Arbonne brand or the product names on your blog or your social media platforms. Never. That's the big mistake I've been talking about through this entire training. You talk about the general problems your products solve. Your company can't tell you that you can't do that. Now you might say, but Matt, I see a lot of people using social media as their home on the internet. Yes, many people use social media only, and it's a mistake because you don't own any of your social media profiles. If you ever violate the terms on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, or any of the other social media platforms that are out there, they can shut your account down and bam, all your fans, all your traffic are gone. I'm not saying that you shouldn't use social media. You must use social media. What I'm saying is that social media should revolve around an online asset that you do own, which is your blog. Building your online presence on social media only is like building your house on sand. But building your online presence on your blog along with social media is like building your home on bedrock. Using an online presence that revolves around your blog solves every problem you'll ever encounter when operating your Arbonne business. While other reps are doing silly infomercials on social media, you'll educate and attract real prospects who come to love you and your message. Now, one last benefit to all of this is you can eventually create additional sources of income. This gets exciting when you discover that building inside the niche that Arbonne puts you in allows you to sell other things related to that niche in the future. Remember, you own the traffic from your blog and the resulting email subscriber base that you can build from it. So you can expand beyond only selling Arbonne and become a true entrepreneur if you want to. Even if you don't want to do it right away, it does set you up to potentially add in other income streams down the line, maybe 2 to 5 years from now. You might work toward making money from ad income, Amazon products, and other affiliate marketing offers. You might create a high-ticket coaching program. You can get creative and expand your potential for revenue over time. Now, as I mentioned earlier, would you like to learn advanced details of all this that I've been sharing with you in this training? I do have more education that teaches you how to install professional marketing methods into your business. These are techniques that help you tangibly, measurably become better at advertising your Arbonne business. Just click the link in this video's description if you're watching on YouTube, or put your information into the form that I've placed near this video or audio on my blog, and I'll shoot you a special video training that teaches you exactly how to start professionally marketing Arbonne.